It's Matt again. Time for another Transformers review, as always. Today we're going to do, in honor of me finding out that there will be no more seasons of animated, another animated character, because I'm peeved. Really like that show. But, here we go. We're going to do Animated Deluxe Lockdown. There's two versions of Lockdown. There's a little Scout figure. We are going to be doing his deluxe. The Scout figure is horrible. The deluxe figure is okay. Let's start at the beginning. Big old bad 1980s style engine. Look at that. Spikes everywhere. Decepticon logo on the top. There we go. With some more spike labels. Nice alt mode. I really kind of do like the alt mode. You can see through it, and unfortunately you can see a little bit of his head through it too. But good detailing. Got the Rodimus Prime style, or Hot Rod if you prefer, or Rodimus if you prefer. Vents to going out. All black, a little bit of green. Color scheme really good. Put it to the side. My favorite part is the Decepticon logo surrounded by these spikes. I think it gives it a great touch. A great little touch there. Okay, let's get down to a little bit of character on Lockdown. He's a bounty hunter, and I don't really know if you can call him a Decepticon. You know, he doesn't really follow Megatron. He's out there for the highest bidder. In one of the episodes, he was working for Sentinel Prime, for God's sakes. So is he a Decepticon in the hardest, sternest word Decepticon? Not in my opinion. He is a bad guy, but not really a Decepticon. So Decepticon logo not really necessary, but it adds a lot to the vehicle. And I don't believe he has a Decepticon logo in the show. Well, whatever. Let's take a look at Lockdown. Oh, fights with Prowl all the time. Had a bad thing with Ratchet. You know, stuff like that. Okay. Go to transforming. Take off his engine block. Put it to the side. It will become something later on. Nice little touch that they added to this character. Now, there's two ways of doing this to start off with, but I'm going to show you the way that I like. Separating these two tabs, the arms come off all the time. Our legs, they will become. So just realize that when you're transforming them. Give a little pop. Give a little pop and pull those down like that. Putting that up just a little bit. Now you can go ahead and do the feet if you're so inclined. Push down, and these little tabs come up like so. Alright, now go ahead and this middle part here, push up. Okay? Just go ahead and push it up. Now turn the legs down so they're around like this. Okay? Now here's where we do a couple little things to it. This part of it all, these little tabs here, come down and come down. Okay? Now do his front part a 180. Like so. Now the legs are completed and the chest is already out. These top parts right here, they separate where his trunk would be. Go ahead and pull them down. And pull his hands around. Okay? Now his chest plate pops out like so, and pull his head out of his chest plate and pop it back in. And there's his head. And that is basically all you have to do. Now here's why I say that. He does have hands on both sides. You can choose to pull both hands out. Or you can do a couple other things. This back plate right here pops out. Just plops out. And if you want, pull one of his hands in. And inside this back plate, you'll see this hook. Go ahead and pull it out. And it's got a tab on his arm right here. and there's a part where you can push that tab into here. And this would be one of his modifications to himself, as a little pirate hook hand. That's one thing you can do with him. You certainly don't have to. It's just a little extra that he has. Now we'll go to his engine, the little small block that he had. The top part of it, go ahead and turn around, like so, and pop out 2 laser guns. There you go, 2 laser guns. And on his hand, on the one that I put the spike on, because I'm an idiot, I'll go ahead and put that on the other one. You can go ahead and put that in, right, like so. Is it the spike hand or is it the other hand? Well, it's one of the two. Well, here it is. Right there. God, I'm always doing this part wrong. It fits into his hand, and you'll just use it as a gun in his hand like that, but I'm not popping it in correctly because I'm an idiot. Well, it does fit into his hand. Oh God, Matt, just do it right this one time for me. It's just a tiny, tiny tab, and it's just a pain in the butt, so I'm not going to do it just because it's a pain and it's taking me. God, Matt, just do it right this one time for me. It's just a tiny, tiny tab, and it's just a pain in the butt, so I'm not going to do it just because it's a pain and it's taking me a while. But there is his blaster, but much easier. You know what, I'm going to go ahead and do it, but I'm going to do it the easy way, and I'm going to put it on his hook hand. Go in there, you piece of junk. And I'm going to go ahead and just pop it into there. And blaster. I'm sorry, that's the way it was supposed to go the first time, but if I was smart enough, I'd have done it right the first time. But I wasn't. I was thinking it went on a different way. Green on his chest, another Decepticon logo there. Nice little gray touch in that one. His face is probably the best part of this entire character. Gray and white. Red eyes, just a really cool looking character. Posability, arms pose a little bit, legs do not bend, chest will do 180, head will do a little bit of rotation, but not much. Well, you can do it 180, but it looks like crap. Or 360, but it looks like crap. But there he is, Lockdown, animated. Wish they were making another season, but they're not. 411, they're not. Thank you so much for all who responded to tell me that they weren't making another season. There was 3 responses I got from it, and thank you so much. Well, I shed the teardrops on my guitar. Thank you so much, y'all. Have a great day. Bye.